Ya bisa o say Black Star experience and who answer to say what to papa so clear say the Black Star experience is not an event. Hey, intimi na me ko school da me event ya say ana. Me de minimum say wo de wa bobe wa sua de. Sebe mpeduasa. Uyi anwunani won nim hwe kura nye ne nim de. Ene na de nim ne brofo. Ejaye kwafo de edwadie na ye de nti. Enti kame de nka brofo event. O say Black Star experience is not an event. Wow. Wow. Black Star experience enye an event. You yati. Ono mu bisa I say Africa abay de ye bebo memana bobo ni bia kire me sese ya na afi ye hu abaya bi ko bisa asem bia na hu hia pa na oka kire ne say Black Star experience in the event na afi ye bisa say GDP no a film industry no e sikado do say na de man yen ne keka ho ne o can say we cannot be able to measure the kind of contribution at the man I just say yenya statistical service one more data answer oh sir intia na mo be ka che say hwan man ahe GDP ene ne keka ho no am bo musiremu na mo ka che ana intu kan ha hwe. Was it the film industry is a vital component of Ghana's creative economy, contributing employment, cultural expression, tourism, promotion, and national branding. Obaya Babeka said within the broader creative arts sector, estimated to contribute approximately 3% of Ghana's GDP. Now, I reckon back to say, Obaya Babedruha, no, as I can say 0.2%. One can say, no, I confused. Me de dana na ojina ho na okasa no jifa na mobo in a sense that anofom wo wiase obi ano tumi fom ndo anofom anya bone but the way man na anofom sa no na eche me se okra ojina no I confused when you prepared ya kofa beto wanim na woken kan de kire yen so jifa are you not kambeka shame say no de anya oye won are you not ashamed to have come to read this a very simple statement any achievement also kwa kosi Kumasi national theater achievement ye besi ni ensi ya wo say achievement film fund ya ntima ma beto mi ya twa ma no obeka wo say achievement bufu sem kwa security dey kwa no aka me se mapompa montare e dey ama national theater for security aye tag dey ama wo mo what can say a achievement? Any wisdom. Any wisdom. Hey, I quite a bufuama. Was say the security situation at the facility has been, that is National Theatre, has been improved. Improved though. Bravo improving, yes, I'm get well. With the provision of additional security personnel, introduction of uniforms for security personnel, and the insurance of security tax to all staff. Madam, we into so pam sugu atare uniform me yen sugu atare me kan sa me the example wo pam atare a se sugu atare bibia uniform security for atare na mapom pam de ama omo no eno na say yeah achievement na any improvement no na tag na mo de tototo mu kom no eno improvement ene na national theater for mo du hwamo because one kasa so e horoba ya no ntumi nya hwe no aka kire yen baabi a okeka yen nyina ye bogus waka ba kire se my debe languages onna makọ kire kasa o kire kasa ye Canada da dai eno so de aka bibia wo fufa ne say achievement won jifa how dey tell amode adwin di agrosa na wanya akukuduro me say jama empanifo na force se bra be kasa because over the years oba ya oko 2 years ni no yente wonka on free press briefing na mo so presidency empanifo na moto mo sa friend crofo no enhwe anim so ya mo so mo de mo friend crofo a mo pe Ye mu bi mo mfra yen. Mo ntwe mo minister na mra metra yanim. Say wa ya de a omra metra ye mu bi anim. Ne emisa no questions. Enya so to nsa frɛ nkrofo a opɛ. Ne ebisa question ne kwan wasa kai say you are entitled to one question.
And my two. Enye ehwehwani mu a say omo ye bibina efa ebia energy ministry ebia finance ministry one. Then they are able to invite people like Oma Hinemo, Obimo, Akosinsiamo, so I'm going to do creative art now. And then you invite my tour on the count.
Now, Marco Far from Moncroft at the Mama got now, and you must at the Mamma. Nadia Mamma and Bayano. Fellows of Fosu Quachi, Quatifusu, and then Mumpeni for Nakayano. And you knew some of Frema, and so making kind of sacratary, and a two and him. And I'm a force of Jamaican GB for one. When I catch up some Dibia and Mudi Hono, Yamubi, and in the Pebby or Honey to me, Enco Dibiana. Hey, Adanamoyasa. The creative industry, Marine Drive, $40 million. And the Diama Marine Drive, and then the creative industry. The project of Marine Drive, $40 million. As at 2017-2018, now demolition exercise, Akoso, those areas, everything they didn't akwakwesi, and the minister is telling us, one more committee. Oh, madam. MPP town and Becca chairman say, Mate say, Marine Drive no mu chaton. What by what you MPP town and Meka to us and prensa. Say Marine Drive no area hono, assassin no omu chaton. Enti, omumra mechire mu. Ye time no ye wura kwasi agyeman ne ye bisa no ho asem nyina 10-year project hwan ebesi na da ho no 40 million ejapa time o ka che okumase ebra ye de ne betra so abosome nwotwe a omko ye no ese amphitheaters na ewo kumase no sika World Bank for the buy na sa adan a wo buy no be hwe nkratam no ye de sika ni bia ma grant during COVID time e dey ama creative industry ye dey makwaku an ye dey makwa mo magisika no o madi intimo ntumi anwie amphitheaters na MPP enzo so yes an o mkoye ye ka ho asam kan an o mkoye o ba ye no nye ho hwe wo say you are advising or suggesting to cabinet minim say ayesa mo boa me say ne Ministry of Tourism enka cabinet members ho amoma mi hu because afeku time no na minim so o ka ho na say sample na tie say mo ka ho a okoya dey otumi ka kire wo you are suggesting to them say on project na ye da no ye nwie ansa na ya foforo na no eso ko ka kire obi sebe mpeduasa onim diem ene onyansa mu no munhunu say e wose mo yes anwuma ni wi ansa makwa foforo in even though you can simple omampani John Domani Mahama aka kire all the DCs minim say ministers omon kan kire mo dia on kan kire mo dia and say legacy projects no munwi ansa na maye foforo momo ministers no kan san chairman na no kan yempo a wo obi ne beka say amphitheaters ni gu wo yenwie jeans back ba fufufufu o mo so mo ba ye bibe foforo ho no aba be toto papa so I do right
key cabinet ministers finance minister
1
education minister
2
energy and green transition
3
justice and attorney general
4
roads and highways
5
defense
6
food and agriculture
7
tourism culture and creative arts
okay
Nidin Shaha Ablaji Fagomachi or a cabinet minister
now what ba no abeka che say you are now advising them why else also go kan be what advice have you given to yourself moto na mo de edi agro because ya na mo ye madwen na abufu sem kra ne say ofre o so so a won mfa enye masem because I know dey sabio obi antu ma mesha o say Mike 2 ana Kwame Jan na K ne hwan frɛ ma momfa no obi antu mi hye ye wa wo pem na abaso fa
or your share or some Ghana mine na your share your friend afa
na me we yi ase
interview then grant it
na me we yi ase na that time na me ni ho mo ba ye no say why ye bibia enka ye frɛ interview kura ho how ko kan ne wa ye esa asa mo ba mo nya hu nti no ye frɛ mo interview kura mo ntimi ma jifa wo so your ba no ye bibia wo say wo ba ye no ye bibi and pair this book here kura me in a friend simple who speech oh yeah so why be a bra better manim near one after the other near me south na near him near some miss anka so bet me gyina na so and I'm gonna say ya boss a wo ho wa be do papa so 2 minutes na mo wie na wo ko abekenkan he na kenkan po na ho popo sa no ade a wa tworo mpa na wo kan no empo na ho popo sa no na ye right me na be se entra bank so dampo no ye be kan ade ama ho popo sa wo ye ni yanko ni mu ntew hwe mo san komra bie wo NDC nim nkrofo wo creative industry no mo gora mo san mra bie wo ade kra me time enum po da me suro no ne mo ko kan wa kire wa no po da me suro no na MPP ba ne de o me bi ne de ayemu
o say so ade we ba ne say enyo mo wi o
ho na ka kire o say 2 years of MPP na omo tumi nya bibia de ensa be siebo aka omo time before 2 years afeku time na Marine Drive na omo ka te so start demolition enti aka ho bi afeku time and omo sha ase say culture centers ewo regions no omo renovate ema renovation ba so pa no omo ka so omo si theaters ya ye ka se da bi renovation enye theaters
yes
omo time no omo ye bi omo time no afeku time no ma tourism ambassadors and a whole lot
exactly and you know the time so no ma we advertise on CNN
the time not no one about 2017 to 2019 pe
we advertise on CNN
2 years ago when we so ye wo ho kwan bia se ye betumi di mu 2 years no aka ho ma me fancy na badwafo mra mu bi Adom 106.3 FM na wasogu a wotie na ye ba sese ya koso aso betie ye ba sese ya Adom FM na ka na hye no so se Nyankopon ya Adom a ye de Y2K eba Y2K eba Adom FM. Okay, enti Y2K eba October 2nd, October 2, 2026. Yeah, the Y2K eba. Na no. Ebe de pa aye 2000s enyuma ba titru ne the rap no. Rap music, hip life me kan say. Hip life music no. Aha. Yeah, de ba de be de pa. Enti ya na wa begina mu bi. Aha. Ya na wa ba begina mu bi na ye nyina ya gye ani. Ye nyina ya gye ani. Ebe de ye sika ebe gye ne kitwe bi kitwe bi. Sika ne ebe gye ne de kitwe bi. Nyo tele kitwe bi.
Is it hotel at any punchline?
Say the day hotel na eso. Kajri. I remember also but sorry. Me pese ye fa no area by area. E do so ye betumi ayemu bi pa. Ye hwe ba ko bi. O ke say UNESCO so more recognition of high life music and dance. And also achievement. High life music and dance.
My two is the biggest achievement.
That
achievement is the biggest achievement. But after say what achievements are in the you know, how well are you projecting the high life music? Because the whole world now, UNESCO is telling you that the whole world high life music no be to me and just say any So as a creative art person, I was a minister no, and then brand. A brand in coming in work up. It is an advantage for you to be project high life music. Because listen, baby, read this CCA or say it's an achievement, which is very good. It is the biggest achievement. Oh my dear pa, no more unstart and yan answer your body start here. And you be mun start here. And no me push ya and then they Yami Adom. UNESCO and name high life music because at some point there was some friction between Ghana and Nigeria and Nigeria for say smart to making sure that don't make claims so the high life music in Omomodia and you know ye Ghana for impending for nim high life history near there no were able to present certain document Nigeria for no end to me ankanta and Yankopon ya Adom na UNESCO name is okay. High life music, you know, now originally it belongs to Ghana. And this is an achievement, and you are expecting that as a ministry, and High Life, the brand out the man no, you do me dibia would dibia and should be part of it. So we could have taken advantage of the World Cup. Nanka at least, and we will liaise with even GFA. Nanka Ghana for Jason now on the World Cup no. O say omo Jason no the training kits no training kits no. And no I almost share the training now. We say other companies a brand banks be ni telcos, and we could have also taken advantage right to them that okay, this is it. Ghana is here and High Life music in area. Can we also have an agreement that we can also write High Life ebia kits na modie we no modie training no. You better throw High Life music and be just to project it. No being business I don't know much more just High Life music, you know. So people can also go online and check what High Life music is because it's one of the major events in the world. As at that time, or might be taking advantage to project their culture and what they have.
Make some a film village be or a good season a stadium ho baby.
What
Work up on
what maybe that's a
na me so
and then maybe so
omo ye
tell me maybe so
ya ya county
say bia na ba e bia na tell me hotel
you know
it is
my too.
Yes.
I think we take advantage so we'll be able to sell our High Life music to the world. Now I'm saying name was okay High Life music no Ghana dia and High Life music no pono et saying the rhythm to sing because out of High Life music and Nigeria for they were able to create Afrobeat out of it. And the High Life no I say pure water before pure water bano into the
penny the penny
exactly into a penny out of penny the penny and people were able to make an innovative idea some creative and it's actually what they are here and that is how High Life music at here. And think as a ministry we take advantage. Oh, Obia Oya in charge of the Black Star experience or a High Life musician as well. And think then as a ministry. President Mahama so this time one boy abro. Appointment or yeah sector ni no or the young crow for na go. You have a KOD who is diaspora in charge of diaspora, who is a media personality from the days of Radio Gold through to Star FM. And to say a band say Obi High Life music. In fact, time already good pono no or program here no African Safari or African music pa. And to know will be what that experience. Now High Life music here you have a big good Santana. Also no when it comes to the media space wa born pa only High Life music pa o ho abiem
Resoma
nankasa o Gideon Ikwe the creative arts agency o Henry Ebert Mama on no director ma National Theatre. These are media people, these people has been in the space for years. So what do you do, my people? How do we project our High Life music? This is it. Now it is ours. How do we brand it? Then Obibefi one journalist Bibefi Zambia Abagana. Now you have a whole minister following a journalist from Zambia. My two, are we okay? My two, are we fine? I said, you have serious work to do. You have serious branding positioning to do because High Life in Angasa don't know that. Now do rebrand it, repackage it, do a brand positioning in the minds of the people into the world. When to me and yes, I had the way. What been kind of transfer a achievement? A achievement in what sense? After say I didn't buy and then I want to why I found one say I didn't better wolf you know and then I found I didn't wolf it this year and then I found because my two me back. So already Black Star experience almost a document now. Me Didimaba, when she was saying that the Black Star Experience is not an event, you know. Good, wonderful.
And yes, over the Dimaba there, my more and no answer. More no say Adom 106.3 FM. And I was to go with you. One of the journalists call program now say Ebisa sa question we na niye ano de ma no yenti ni nyina sisi.
Hello, my name is Belinda Anan Kwanta and I'm with Wezo TV. Now, Madam Minister, international arrivals increased by 1.4% in 2025, but tourism receipts fell from $4.82 billion US dollars to $4.34 billion US dollars. Why did visitors spending fall, and what is your target for tourism received in 2026? Okay, so the Black Star Experience's own vision is to inject $5 billion US dollars into Ghana's economy by 2027. We are now more than a year into the program. How much of that target has actually been achieved, and how are you measuring it? Thank you.
Why did it fall? Exchange rate. The second question, yes, it was exchange rate really. So it's not a loss really. Black Star was supposed to. Okay, so I need you to go and read what the Black Star Experience is set out to do. And as I indicated in the report, it is not an event. And I've also, in this room, told you that we need a way in which we measure the contributions of the sector to GDP. And that's why we're working with the statistical service. And that's why I gave you a briefing on the 2030 UNESCO, right. So until we have those, it's difficult to measure. But I believe that if you look at, in total, the efforts that we're making, it shouldn't be difficult to come to the conclusion that we're on the right track. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. Am I committed to doing it on my last penny? I bet you on that.
Kame, over to you, Jolati.
My two.
Yes.
Honorable Jifa Ablagomashi, Minister for Tourism,
Culture
and Creative Arts. She's a confused minister. I'm not the one saying it.
Me can't confuse. Don't say Debbie. Nah.
She's a confused minister because simple question from a journalist she couldn't answer.
Oh, but she answered though.
She couldn't.
Was it we should go and read?
That's what I'm saying, that she couldn't answer. It means
But
that
you have to read.
It means that she herself as a minister do not even understand the policy of the Black Star Experience.
That's why he was asking us to
go and read, because if the journalist already and come because she's read, that is the reason she was able to ask you about the Black Star Experience. And because you are a confused minister and you don't even know what you are doing at the ministry and you only dress and go for event, you do not understand the question, so you couldn't answer.
Dress in there, you feel.
Andrese.
Now go event, that's why you're there. Now I can say
exactly. Now event
I mean, who say Okobi?
Exactly.
Okay.
She only dresses and go for event. But the core job that she's supposed to do, she's not doing it. My two.
Yes.
Let me read. So I'll see who should go and read. Okay.
Yes, we have
okay. So, promoting the Black Star Experience. The Black Star Experience will promote as the Black Star Experience will be promoted as Ghana's flagship program for culture, art, and tourism. The new brand will redefine and affirm our Ghana identity, increase tourism, attract investment, and create new jobs. Undertake a one-year round celebration in all the major programs in entertainment. I take it again. Undertake a year-round celebration. My two. Celebration, yeah, then.
Look, I'm mentioning the tree grass. Celebration. What a kind of celebration?
Undertake a year-round celebration.
Sir, you know.
Because she is trying to say that Black Star is not an event.
An event.
Only say a event. Exactly. And based on their document, and this is document, you know. It says,
manifesto.
Undertake a year-round celebration in all the major programs in entertainment, artistic, and educational disciplines, including the celebration of the following festivals. Number 1, the Pan-African Month, celebrating heritage, history, and diaspora engagement. Number 2, the Ghana Film Festival and Awards Month. Number 3, Ghana Music World. Ghana Music World, you know, Mijina Kakransa. Is Resoman not a musician?
He is.
Is he not the one in charge of the Black Side Experience?
He is.
Are we not supposed to have Ghana Music World?
We should.
Has it happened?
No.
So is Black Star Experience supposed to do an event or not?
It is.
So why is the minister saying that Black Star Experience is not an event?
It's a series of events. And you're back. I think where she's trying to. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Don't play that.
Baby, or no free banner. And your event back say you are trip. But throughout the year, there are a series of activities and I say events are.
And the series of activities now throughout the year.
Black Star Experience.
Multimedia.
The fourth and the what?
Multimedia. Your programs say your friend event and I your friend saying. You're quite a Y2K.
And one event. But throughout the year, you realize a number of events are multimedia.
She's saying that
contributing to
she's saying that it is not an event.
Yes, so what she's trying to say is the Black Star Experience, and single event, but it's like an ecosystem that will contribute towards the creative industry and I say towards the tourism.
And you know, we are then
event.
And then a Black Star Experience.
And
experience.
And
events. Events. DC
kwachi. Ese no tebro fo. It is of course school be no kokasa no kasa wie na say students no no student. And ni pie they can say
students.
What can student you? We just was come on yanko.
Audience the cause
so. Very good.
Audience.
Was I go conference?
No yes. My two.
Come.
You see?
You know
what they are trying to do is to confuse us. But Yamia Dom school no makon Yakobi. Nti Yamia Dom yenim nyansa.
But I remember with the event. The event is a planned public or social occasion.
Okay, good.
So you get where I'm coming from.
But
no, you're one.
No, but so there's an event.
There's a perception that Black Star Experience. No, it's like one big concert. Not one. But also the
every month.
But
there will be something that will contribute to the Black Star Experience system. No,
we are not dealing with perception. No. We are dealing with documents. They themselves have written to us. And I am reading it again. Undertake a year-round celebration in all the major programs, entertainment, artistic, and educational disciplines, including the celebration of the following festivals.
Exactly.
And while listening, the amount. So what are they supposed to do? Black Star Experience, you know? What is the Black Star Experience supposed to do? Because when you read from the beginning now, the first paragraph, it says the Black Star Experience will be promoted as Ghana's flagship program for culture, as Ghana's flagship. And you know what it means is that the corporate environment in Ewa, Black Star Experience will be more of brands and marketing department.
Exactly.
Which we also have this at the GTA.
Exactly.
And our agencies be some more marketing and branding department.
And you know, the emphasis say, I don't know, this time no, use yejuma.
Let's also look at it this way. Yes, the Ghana Tourism, whatever, no
authority.
So, authority is like they have like a marketing and
it's a whole structure on its own.
It's a whole structure on its own. But the Black Star Experience is like a campaign. What do you say?
To drive
tourism.
Who runs the campaign?
The tourism authority.
In terms of the corporate aspect, now just for us to understand a Juma As a Black Star Experience here.
Exactly.
And I'm the Bayman.
Okay.
When you go to any corporate institution, who runs their campaigns? It's the brand and marketing department.
Yeah, exactly. Marketing department.
And by default, Black Star Experience becomes the brand and marketing department for the entire creative art.
Well,
for the entire creative art.
You can look at it that way, yeah.
And to the Ejumana saw you, and the Ejumana said, throw more light on what we already have and what we are doing. So that the whole world will know that, okay, this is what Ghana has in terms of the creative art. That is the reason they almost set a target man and say, the Black Star Experience is supposed to inject about 5 billion Ghana cedis into the economy. It's because you are supposed to now do a lot of campaign to project our tourism, our creative art, so that more investors will come into the country to invest in this sector. So this is your job you are supposed to do as the Black Star Experience. Have they done even one?
No.
Have they done even one?
I don't know of one.
So you are you.
Tell me your concept, Paco.
And you'll be concert no yeah na mko dwane no
do me your independence
Nigeria for no buy now
na concert
sound nya papa no sound ni twin za no
enye GTA event
nyomo event.
Okay.
So you see my two, so you have a minister who is confused and telling us to go and read. She doesn't even understand his own document, her own document. She doesn't even understand until and they always think that all of us are dumb, so they will come and play politics with everything. They do.
No person as a one way or the other. Now say the answer no a person a bully a journalist.
Because who say akwala? Nka ya woman too na ojina no ubisa na asem na. We have some to so about.
What kind of one can you cry?
Yes, of course. That is the reason they get out there. To go and ask them the questions.
No, but even the question that the lady asked, very, very pertinent. Because you could realize that it threw her off. She was expecting so man or soft ball. And the moment, exactly. When the question came, it literally threw her off.
Not in quotes of me and Kola. But if you have an experienced person, I will be asking now. Who answer the year? And that is exactly what they are doing to us. They are not doing the work. Ejumana President Mahama. See, President Mahama, Ofia Benwa. Nasa sa squad we fuma. The creative sector. Ye nya obi ababa onya ahofama appointed and crop bebre biem da. Ye nya biem.
I'm disappointed.
Ye nya biem because our people are so disappointing, especially Resoma.
Say ebia na man kwan man nya.
Ya ma okwan na nya resign akọ. Ejuma no papa dia. Ejuma no nya if you are working, you are office now, you are under the office of the president. And if the people there are not allowing you to work, Rasoma resign and go. After all, baby, and President Mama no more position. What I'm for no. And at least what is that what they require? Yes, I'm more.
Maybe I did.
No, my two. Listen, because sir, my two. What I'm for me? When your position kasi no upon him be am say me fan yedwuma. Na office na me yi edwuma no. Me say
I will come and complain.
Yeah, I will come and complain, but me complaining because I have given you the power to work.
But somebody might
resign. I should resign for you to call me.
Oh, I said we had another last week.
I should resign for you to call me. Now you now why resign? No say bo opedi. Eju na me na asemesi bi asemesi si asemesi.
Your reputation is at stake.
Then they could have put on about because also or did you home kakra no atu kwan kakra no akwa ha say until are you okay?
Ejuma no ho.
Ejuma no ben why yet? Tisi am to say me be that a Black Star Experience led by Resoma. Ejuma ben why yet? Depa na beka.
Me dey me ni me be my.
Tabi ne be no we be near him.
No, but
say you be on my me hu.
See, listen, I'm call Ethiopia. Echo celebrate Ghana month with Ethiopia. When we were celebrating Ghana month, Black Star Experience na mu na anya hwe Ghana. Black Star Experience they didn't do anything in Ghana yet, but they went all the way to Ethiopia to go and celebrate Ghana month in Ethiopia.
Me na me hwe portion bi. say let me share them here. But would see the answer Jifadema Urana. I actually me say as a black star experience no crano or regarding book.
There be tina on tiasie. Tina on tiasie. Because ultimately the black star experience is supposed to inject
and to as well say no you can come say oh you na na should be better
it should be a whole series because Debbie ultimately the black star experience is supposed to inject a certain amount of capital and say into the economy. It will be bizarre say how much of that targeted 5 billion no and a black star experience let me achieve. Now I can go and read the document
and that
the document is rather going to tell me say black star experience this is what we seek to achieve. Also you are giving a speech on your achievement to exactly. Saying ejumana saying na wetumi aye
e be 5 billion
e be 5 billion no yenyamu 3 billion yenyamu 1 billion oh yentumi yenyamu e bia because of A B and C but I can say exchange rate no ekosro and so tey and na odi akona ko read your document now that is that you don't even have an understanding of the campaign now more championing in the first place. I think most of our politicians, they are more excited about innovative ideas. Oh, you say. And they seem to think, the more ideas you have, the more achievements you've been able to, kind of saying. And ideas and achievements. Oh, you bear Black Star experience. Oh, yeah, Black Star experience. You are planning Black Star experience. We are always planning and having ideas, but we never execute. And even when we are able to execute, we are never able to evaluate. And we don't review what we've done to evaluate it to see. So what do we you to me achieve 20%. When I have never seen a time or my report here or the Bible, for instance. Or see UNESCO recognition of high life as a genre is an achievement. How is that an achievement? High life. Yeah, Ghana, for we already know that high life is a genre. Like,
one of our proudest achievements
and I
in
personally
2025,
I think it is the weakest.
Was the successful inscription of high life music and dance on UNESCO representative list of the intangible cultural heritage humanity.
As a cultural achievement for Ghana, yes. And no you Ghana na achieve, but and you know as office. A minister no and our achieve sir. Because and you need free ministry hono. It is the
it was under
yeah, but this is a conversation that has been happening since. And before
2025
exactly before she came. So how is that something that you are proud to celebrate as your fine? Me, I was expecting her to say, and because of that, this is how we are going.
Exactly.
That is the point.
Say niebe faso edisika aba economy. Exactly. Be organize high life festival across Africa.
And no project. And your plan and yenya achievement intino. When ye.
Exactly.
Nya achievement.
Nya be no kra we nya bianka. Eno abeka dia waye. Dia ye be ye no kra se we nya bianka. No, but that is the let's be honest. Yeah, all be no kra we nya because nka wo de yenim se nya wo na wo ye obi na ye na when unso age fans ni bi.
Because I bind the end to
because I bind the end to aso. Nemu nka wo ba no se enam adwuma omo ye ni ntino. Ebia within the next 3 months say ni ebeye sika say na ya kind of pony ato ho say ye dey babe. You didn't say anything of that. You want us to celebrate the recognition of a genre that we already know. Like how is that even an achievement?
If a high life is recognized,
and one achievement is saying how does it benefit high life musicians in Ghana? How does it put money in their pockets? How many jobs is that recognition going to create?
Exactly.
How many jobs is that? Because according to Black Star experience, the most you are going to create jobs. You are going to create opportunities. Even our event spaces, national event spaces, a country like Ghana, I say prioritizing creative arts. The only way we can boast of the national theatre. One, the whole country. It can't even take 5,000 people.
And
that is me being generous.
External conditions in Agos services. And we had to fight for this.
Yeah.
I can't want some answer. Don't go pay external yabisu. K2.
It's sad. Say or no any biggest achievement. Oh. Report ne highlight or say operational revitalization of the creative arts industry and stakeholder engagement. Most importantly, it says that the agency is preparing for registration and licensing of creative practitioners. Intimo register we are now. They've assigned a certain amount of 20 million out of which almost disbursed about 5 million.
Now 5 million. She's now calling on the Attorney General for the airline.
That is where I am coming to.
And then after coming out with the airline,
2
it should be
years
sent to the Parliament
2
for
years
parliamentary approval.
2 years into the
airline for the
into the term. Enti say the 2 years and they call pre airline you say yeah. And by the time I am premier, I am go through all the bureaucratic dear bay being fan stamp punsi so near way their ABOB or bed tree and the minimum you say. Yen winning na no na term na so no we na wa kase menya kwan you I wasn't allowed to function and so the no kwampo na ya na emebufu no te say the akwa me kind. If you feel you are not being allowed to work, I mean your reputation I feel say our reputation should be more important to us than what we stand to gain. Inti ya kwentu na ya na ye de ana say ube dress no akọ events na wakọ to papa so no na ye pe ana say because me if I'll be very embarrassed. Sex question na lady ni ebisa element to me answer. Say or you be a say be na djuma ho hia no ana say na reputation hia no. I think say she should do a press conference again and come and address that issue. Because
she goofed though.
Yeah, she really did. If she lets it slide, me mention it too.
Home so na men ko ka chi Adom 106.3 FM no asogo a wuti en komo no nyina accountability series tourism minister Jifa Abla Gomashi de baaye na yesoso yekenkan na ne yashase kra ye de ba no po no eno no ye UNESCO recognition of high life music and dance eno na ye de ashase enti ma men call kachi ho na fe kachi ye say as she says it is one of the proudest achievement for the sector no. How do you also see this?
Brapping maybe sin making kind and I'm confused up till now.
Don't get confused as the minister.
Because the whole thing is Okaya. I don't know whether it's an accountability report or activity report. Because yes, because almost they're making uti and some now the more west are here uti bebre lunches partnership. I say everything is uncompleted. About the report, accountability report about Bontia. You bring things that you've been able to like achieve as a ministry ever since I will buy. And yeah, near ma wo buy by and I say now plans afa your friend is saying ministry no ho.
Esese utumi kase mintumi ye ka se be but that is accountability.
Accountability means the act of being responsible for your actions, choices, and work.
Now, Yembra, the proudest achievement,
UNESCO endorsement.
And no crown, no. Can they actually own that success? Because based on UNESCO, Ankasa owns decision says the nomination process involves high life stakeholders, musicians associations, academic institutions, archives, media, and civil society with. And to one to me, ma'am, that proudest achievement now work and okolano. And you some crank make us say who be a cranny.
And yes, I would throw petition be now the coordination one high life into say no based on evidence, facts and figures, past history, filings, nominations, then that artists industry stakeholders have done over the years.
Exactly. So you cannot come
You
out
can't
and tell
take credit for it. And
take credit
how
for
is that your
how?
achievement as a minister?
It's your proudest.
But
we
need to be serious in this country.
And then can you send back because as a what be pitting and we go so no na one e piece
and you know no crampo NC honum no me fan is even if it was your proudest achievement and a then sis ya no okay UNESCO has recognized highlight ecosystem
as Empire FM.
It does not pay royalties and royalties in my musicians you Emma putti your friend is saying high life musicians and I say high life music on the pedestal around the world. Mean who are dear sad any dini dear the amount. No stand na me brand paying for ne cano. What are you doing about it? Dear now bet to me I say okay, this achievement mommy, this is what I've been able to do. I've been able to capitalize on this name to build this. What measures did you put in place? Ube to me ejina hode on sack abo say feel say UNESCO for and sa privilege. Say ni this opportunity na. Where is the accountability? Where is the proudest achievement? Somebody should come and say because I'm yet to see it. I still don't get it. Mentias ye. Besine Ghana high life musicians yampo na ye ka say ebia musicians yam build some sort of high life musician museum bi ma high life history ne ye be ya ebi kra na upcoming ones na omo akoma to high life mu no things these are all certain things I will to me dia ye etumi aboa what capitalizing on what UNESCO has done, but you are here telling me, sir, it is your proudest achievement, simple because of what?
When you say you know, almost could to be your crown of Faswa, almost the mouse are UNESCO, you know, almost could to be so here.
Almost a day.
Oh, so I was it to get high life music and dance inscribed on UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Ghana followed the former procedure outlined under the 2003 UNESCO Convention of the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage. The process involved, among others, Ghana compelling a detailed nomination dossier that documented high life history, performance, practice, community significance, transmission methods, and consent and participation of cultural practitioners. What this means is that it, in simple terms, high life. In simple terms, is that high life is now globally recognized as Heritage Ghana gave to the world, just like Kinte.
Exactly. And to see, as it stands now, we were intentional about it. We were intentional about it now.
Capitalization in the Kabeboa.
And say capitalize on it. And say me go online. Now me buy live music. Everything it's
history,
everything
should pop up. Yeah.
So you have to be intentional about it. Proper documentation. We push us to go. And when you punch high life music, it gives you the link. Anything that has to do with high life, it comes straight to Ghana.
Video
you couldn't do any of this and can do it by quickly as a ministry. How do we project it? Let's do a documentary on it quick. Arrange people. Let's do a proper documentary on it.
We just achieved it. That's
what is it? Yeah, documentary. Yeah, documentary. What do you know what we do? Yesterday premiere documentary, no. Yes.
This is why I love Nigerians.
You understand?
And by now, Netflix documentary. Netflix documentary.
Something that you see it to be.
And for a country to even want to partner a platform like Netflix and answer there will be more than we.
I am telling you, we shoot a proper.
They will give you funding for it. They will give you funding for it. And so
documentary. Yes, shooting. You Netflix. So.
Catch it, Wasso.
Brian Mike.
Yeah.
And Tisani Americano, I think the honorable should come again. Maybe this time bring the real, accountability report instead of coming to tell us things are not uncompleted, because there are some of the things that what's not said, then you wonder say what is happening, what is going on. Your friend is saying or say tourist increase. There's been tourist increase. All right, the ministry has celebrated 1.3 million. Tourist increase, but then
say wuntumi nya bibi ebegina so e dey measure the contribution.
There's no data or mechanism to even measure okay, but no mum there is easily verifiable. O share your points of entry near the end.
No mama ade o kan ekura no mama kire say no mbo mutirim ka bi anya no kre. What is the metrics?
Oh, say na me say baby a bit me metric. No, even the venues, to say Cape Coast Castle anyway, they take a registry of the people that pass near there.
Nipa no do anesika.
Oh, say nipa do one equivalent to sika, because you pay to go to those places.
You pay to go.
And there's a way that you can check the revenue. And America say that is one of the ways Ube to media checking.
No, my two. Because the reason when it comes to the tourism site, the reason we're able to get that data is that almost the need more of a template.
Exactly.
At the whole data. It is well structured. The creative side, and yet structured.
Yeah.
The tourism side,
the
tourism side is structured.
From,
that is the reason
from the airports to the
exactly.
to number of tourists that are coming into the country.
The number of people
checking tourism venues now. You know the people that come in every day. And you compare last year Nipa 100 penny back Cape Coast Castle. This year Nipa 2,000. So there's been an increase. And you can easily compare. Anything at tourism side, solid.
It is because Omono industry funa they form under the tourism way. They were intentional about the industry.
Exactly.
So it was structured. And then me no say Oko restaurant kodidia your tourism levy.
Exactly.
Because the industry is structured well. And ya levy and minister biaba no did
restaurants.
Minister biaba
that is fine, I know, but for her to have even come to tell us
the revenue on that side they can check it. But creative industry need a problem. Me, I was expecting her to say her biggest achievement was in the film industry, because I want to so much me last year. They said they inaugurated a new board for the
National Film Authority.
National Film Authority.
And
no cranny ever can say
board
is a structure.
Mandatory.
What is mandatory?
What did the board add to the GDP of Ghana at the dine account?
And can make consider say no achievement. Because they were able to put together a new governing board. Or since they say almost strengthen content classification. Until they say
it's true.
Which is true. The Ube movie PG 13 it's almost strengthens our side, or more engage broadcasters, exhibitors, any digital platforms. I don't know.
The broadcasting bill control Parliament. How many years now? Say me to pass am boy am here to me in so be woman.
Oh, say at the end
of Nigeria, I'm more broadcasting bill, act, and a bill, grandpa, the money act, Nagasa, and no cranty, a bang, your boa. Ye Ghana ha. Udruha, I say Nigeria, more young back, see you. It's a bit me about 1%. Because of broadcasting act.
It's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline.
Oba Gangabeso, Yababe, say a broadcasting bill, no, you say a Passamabay act. MPP time. A creative art agency, creative art bill, no. Be working on we say NDC time and Elizabeth Jared time on almost and MPP by one more better as well, no to be pass your money by act.
It's on the film side,
and my catch me, mammy, catch me.
The celebration of a increase of tourist arrivals, yes, echo 1.3 million. There's also a reporter it says tourism receipts fell from about 4.82 billion to 4.34 billion. So that should tell you, say, the fact that the people are arriving, they are spending less. People they are spending less. So shouldn't that even tell you, say, as a creative, your friend is saying, minister, no, you are failing, because some not all places to spend their money.
Meanwhile,
and first one is saying, we have places to go. One person who kono krano where to me at target me say me Eiffel Tower me say now but aha no ba a den pa. What are the measures I dey put in place? Yeah, microphone ba ebia they have the interest, they've heard about Ghana. I am coming to enjoy myself. Now fe obeba bedu ha no. What is there?
Okone say yama a free entry visa ewo Singapore no. Ungite $2,000. Boa
untumi nko.
I was sure home you say at least
I will be blown. Cause someone himself who the cash in the room and time I won't corner. No, the people it is true. Now we hotel bills. Yeah, we will be
Ghana. So almost sad,
oh yeah, the here is where chart ticket no be good.
Here
is where chart tickets no be. Oh, now sometimes who say we any animal bro, we only nam circle. Or shall the chalo at the bag be sent only wet. We brim. We brim. Oh.
Adom.
Nanka mu to me free omu kromu. Ah, ye to me Jessica Kessia come to me free oba have a galamsey.
Okay, and mommy and Queen catch you where we hold there. Pemper back on Kahona. Yes, I am about Adom. You are a bit me, I be me, no me and Sacra account. And per se, yes, so yeah, no seriously be. Aha, now. Yeah, so one after the other. Yeah, we say, ABA, okay, introduction of, okay, the page 4, the digital transformation, no. I mean, okay, TM major tourism infrastructure and heritage upgrade. Okay, cocoa-driven tourism, National Chocolate Week. Mommy and Cornoso. Into Okanse, and also one of the achievements. The ministry successfully celebrated National Chocolate Week nationwide, linking cocoa to tourism, health, and lifestyle experiences. Activities such as cocoa and chocolate exhibitions, street floats, and tastings at Kotoka International Airport. That's it. It's Kwame Accra International Airport. I don't know what Kotoka.
Do.
Huh?
Yo.
Update.
Oh, na buy na asesa no. There's a report to my heart to order that.
Intino at the
Eh, and come out.
almost the date.
Jifa. Kotoka International Airport helped reposition cocoa as an export commodity as well as tourism and cultural products. Notably, Ghana's per capita cocoa consumption increased from about 0.45 kg to nearly 1 kg in recent years, reflecting growing domestic appreciation and value addition. The tourism, transport, innovation, fleet pool management service, and also we launched the fleet pool management service under a policy private partnership model to address unregulated and unsafe tourism transport. Through this, we are satisfying drivers, improving. We have certified drivers, improving safety standard and enhancing visitor experience. Recognizing that transport quality is significantly correlated with tourism satisfaction and repeat visitors was I can't say. No. It's moment cocoa no chocolate week no or they don't say one of the achievements. Can we say Kwame he can say chocolate National Chocolate Week no back kind of achievement saying that when your improvement
happened when
so I say National Chocolate Week
In February,
Why no man farmer?
because anything that has to do with chocolate, normally it happens in February. If it was something that indeed, I mean, it's good.
That to be part of her achievement.
But she says she sees it to be an achievement, which of course, to me, I'll give it to her.
Now we're saying that
but oba and to enjoy. What to mention it? Oba enjoy what to mention is okay. Let's push our cocoa. Anything that has to do with your cocoa, you push it. And you know, on is a achievement. That's fine.
And
on that score.
also.
Transport in what sense?
Tourism, transport, innovation.
Innovation here, they number one.
And I'll say in fulfillment of the Dabinya Humpo. By you handy drew her serious.
Why do you no can't carry you?
Many of us, hotel power. How do you do here? Hotel power. But we've launched a fleet pool management service under a public-private partnership model to address unregulated and unsafe tourism transport.
How visible?
Because
you can't cry and come and
Natural repeated the kind.
Okay, I'll say into a has a tourism transport innovation fleet pool management service. And I'll say we've launched the fleet pool management service under sorry a public-private partnership model to address unregulated and unsafe tourism transport. And through this, we have safety drivers certifying. We have certified drivers, improving safety standards and enhancing visitors' experience, recognizing that transport quality is significantly correlated with tourist satisfaction with repeat visits.
Okay, and what it means is that they were able to put up a system in terms of who call any tourist sites now. Drivers are obeying car the back
regulated.
First name be obia sorry no or the be kokeke. This time around no probably when you come to the country you have a place to go where these people are in charge of any of our sites that we are going. What you read, that's the meaning.
That kind of
What you read, that's the meaning.
There are some travel and tour for yes, and you're not even at the airports. There are some you kind of saying recognized businesses. Already, I think that they were taking people to these sites, but now they've regulated them.
And now maybe
probably create a database which maybe they've put on their website or something. I say, okay,
because I'm not able to speak well on it because mention any FS and information.
Yeah, because they've not really projecting information. And that is one of the challenges that I have with the tourism ministry.
Myself,
because it's like they put out information and I said they give a report on things that you walk room and the crown for you
we a media person crowd with him.
But I say money here to say the approach for the but if I don't know about it, how will I tell my grandfather's sister's friends brother in Ekrobiso no ba or no ababe who say oba Ghana we na be fast to say even internally no they are failing with respect to the publicity and then the marketing communications, because a lot of the things that they say they are doing or they intend to do and they will do.
Campaign
more here we intend to do, we will do.
Campaign platforms,
I'm sure.
A lot of those things we even have no idea about it in Puna say be Bisawa, where to media Ghana, A, B, C, and D. And I think say and also there about more money come because really any money be what's here then now you have to go and make reference and
go and read.
As a person I done researches. But you have the information, give us the information.
Yes.
Why do I need to now go and look for the information? Your job is to give me the information. The chocolate week I say me okay. I mean to some extent we'll give it to them because they did a few things. Yes, you're more running 1 or 2 events. Ghana, a chocolate in the park. Media mantimum,
chocolate in the park.
By some more one more report when there are numbers to show say they had the event and people went. But me media
the sound crowd, send on your numbers in the crowd there. And my GD no numbers in the moon. Me, my American pass over chain. UNESCO 2030 report.
Maybe the man.
And I know I can't 2027 or can't 2030.
Or maybe there's a 2030
report to a question asked now.
Maybe any reports, but usually only projections.
Hello, my name is Belinda Anand-Kwanta and I'm with Weezer TV. Now, Madam Minister, international arrivals increased by 1.4% in 2025. Tourism receipts fell from $4.82 billion to $4.34 billion. Why did visitors spending fall, and what is your target for tourism received in 2026? Okay, so the Black Star Experience's own vision is to inject $5 billion into Ghana's economy by 2027. We are now more than a year into the program. How much of that target has actually been achieved, and how are you measuring it? Thank you.
Why did it fall? Exchange rate. The second question, yes, it was exchange rate really. So it's not a loss really. Black Star was supposed to. Okay, so I need you to go and read what the Black Star Experience is set out to do. And as I indicated in the report, it is not an event. And I've also, in this room, told you that we need a way in which we measure the contributions of the sector to GDP. And that's why we're working with the statistical service. And that's why I gave you a briefing on the 2030 UNESCO right. So until we have those, it's difficult to measure. But I believe that if you look at...
She was talking to herself, not the people.
I feel okay, kaboom. She was now putting her thoughts together. And the part where she says, foreign exchange rates now, and she quickly brushed over it. The figure that the girl asked, I think that it was in USD, no quote
in dollars.
If last year you were able to do, let's say, $5 million, and this year you've done $4 million, how is it that the exchange rate didn't affect? Because the same can say, Ghana cedi to dollar, and
that is where you'll be able to quote the
actual figure. They have to get it.
The actual figure, at least last year went to me. Say Nipa no banana so best spend $10. Now this year, I want to spend $10. That's on it.
Dollar rate in
$10 rate in say Ghana cedi and I'll bet me a castle last year $10 any equivalent to this year $10 in see.
But my two. I want to understand the aspect where she was talking about statistical services.
One more report.
So I say need an effective way of measuring how the Sikana and Crawford spending the system, and how it contributes to the GDP.
How? No. Because listen, Ghana Tourism Authority. More data.
And I mean, they don't.
Is a go and read.
Minister,
my two. Your industry, no. The aspect of any data. Your creative asset side need data. I know the creative asset in there. We don't have data. But when it comes to the tourism industry, there's data.
But even a no crowd to some extent, creative outside, there's a way that you can measure. Because right now, streaming platforms are very transparent. Until you know how much people are earning on their music, etc., etc. People are doing events. As they say, that's what
I'm saying, that on that score,
in a way,
you need data. And the end of is not right.
No, and I make us say even a no crown, so person data now. There's a way that they can find out.
Still, I bet they don't make me as data. You know why?
A sector no can
need a way in which we measure the contribution. we need a way in which we measure the contributions of the sector to GDP. And that's why we're...
I disagree. Because if, let's say, if Mamen Kanetra, my event, the event was worth maybe $3 million. My first one was so $1.5 million. Taxes and amitia also. That is the contribution to GDP. No? How can you not measure that?
No,
even it is a more Juma year.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. I know because that sector, no, you need data. And I was expecting that minister no buy, and one of the first call duty on Kobe say, make sure that the creative sector will have a data, and the data aspect of your side, you know, will be compiled by the creative art agency. I'm going to compile that data, and then that should be a core duty. Say no, when it comes to your tourism now, your data honor, but with the creative art. You need data honor. So how do we get it? Now you approach the guy creative art agency. That now make sure you get data. Go back to me. Besides, say how many event organizers do you have in Ghana?
No, but say Nancy, they've started registering the events under the is it return to Ghana?
Year of return.
Year of return. You know, every year now they have like a list of events that are around 3 days from the beginning of the year. No man starting invited. Event this year.
Some people don't even.
Some people don't, but at least you have you have a reference point. We have 300 events that were done this year. Almost register on out of that 300 events. This is the revenue generated, taxes saying out, blah blah. And see, there's a point to some of that information. When it comes to films, they say most people create a database for films and they the number of movies that were premiered within the year in review.
No, I say
how much revenue was made on
I feel no more created there.
Also, we have created.
Created what?
A database.
For who? Because there's no data.
Also, more data. No, say there is no data. Oh, no, see more data. No.
With a creative side, there's no data.
She says she has data.
My two, there's no data there.
But the authority being the minister has more data.
Say, okay, say, our data on ma. You should tell us. It's a year under review.
How much was?
How many movies was shot and premiered and sold in Ghana?
Now, you be saying the movie Ben I heard for the last time I heard a movie cry. Oh, it's a 4 movie. Who killed Nancy was the one?
For a filmmaker, another. For somebody in the film industry.
But my man also can.
No,
and you know kind.
Oh, but my man also can.
I would have been very disappointed if you were the one who said that. Oh, now how can you be in the film industry and you don't like movies?
Also can movie maybe this.
Who killed Nancy?
Felix. I would
have been very disappointed because you're a filmmaker.
And you know, I think what we need to do is to make sure that let's get a proper data for the creative art side. A proper data.
All right.
By two. Again, I was expecting the woman to talk about Jan Kroma occupying office or corner a day no job.
No accountability.
And Yama no otro to ho. And I was expecting say Nkobe Fre Gideon Ikwe no bisa ne say. Oba office no na occupy this no na Jan Kroma na ho. Nkrata be no otro to ho. And Yama be no ye.
When you say creative art agents, no more report na yinumu. Omo nya hwe don bibi anim.
But na obi office wonum. At least into Oba and say nipa na anja bibi anto wonum. Just tell us. Oh, me buy no. Jan Kroma na office no all kono. When ja bibi ho into honum di asem di. Me na clear honum no clear ono. Clear.
Go and read.
Amphitheaters asem ye eba at least you could have come to my catch.
Oh, an kan ho.
Go and read.
She was saying that from Rollins' time we've been building. And I'm saying, somebody is talking about amphitheater. Okay, Rollins' time asem. What it means that she doesn't have any clue about what an amphitheater no almost here could do say. And that's our interest boom. Esika hin e ko mu. And one we see no omuja to hodom no omuja sika bi ho. Omuko bo besia. Are we ready to Dabi only interest because I'm fan ho. And I'm telling you that this minister is a confused minister. Very confused minister.
I don't think she's confused.
At the time of the
I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
No.
She pays attention to the things that are important to her. When we say we're too quiet and we're finna passport that.
Obedi.
No, so at
She's
the time of the presentation,
No, she's confused as in the kind of job as yes, or you confused woman. Onim ni oye.
okay, be a pair the report in the per report now they why confused.
Yes, I'm confused because ejuma na wo ye no. E ho report na say o de man. Usu na beje ho no ma wo to papa so yi.
Kwa mo mentie we. International diplomacy, international tourism and cultural diplomacy. I read. In fulfillment of NDC manifesto to strengthen international tourism and cultural diplomacy, we intensified cooperation with several countries, including China, Greece, Russia, Jamaica, New Zealand, Burkina Faso, Senegal, Egypt, and others. This has led to cultural exchange programs where artists from Ghana have performed in those countries and vice versa. Inti Neokai or say NDC manifesto muno. Na omo pese omo hwese amanone ene Ghana yekita hodie no ewo yedwumadie se anyum to be ko anim eno nti country bi say China, Greece, Russia, Jamaica, New Zealand, Burkina Faso, Senegal, Egypt. San kronkro we nyina no omo ye cultural exchange programs. Empo yen artists bi free ha ekodi dwuma wo nkura boboss yi ena omo so artists bi so ba ha ebedi se adwuma no enti mikura de menka se bibi se akoso ayi
enti wonim nka as a minister we need this and yama wechi no is one of the things that me pewo honorable Okujato Ablakwa pa. He gives first-hand information on his Facebook wall.
And
any other thing.
And he gives details.
And he gives detailed. Detailed information, not that two amount. Sana be a back so me transfer obey press conference and be beside abi information. We didn't get information now more than the ada obenya akonya say ebia press conference no be kan one asem no the sana manaka ho. Nti as a minister according to wono Yankro ni be akwa performing in these countries.
International tourism and cultural diplomacy.
Ebi muso aba and it means that we need the HMBwa. Update Ben or the man and one kasa Facebook.
Na kam what that?
And Odi ever say me dem nti.
I say best me bizarre.
Asa okay, this is the first time coming.
Unjin di say. Enye artist ya modern money omu events
artist na
no e no person wo je o kare enti no ntumi nka say enam yeso ya say because unya be ka say
artist na modern mo
eyi minti na Sata Kobo show wa ha na minti na Stone Boy Kobo show e be ya ntokwa because unya hwe ma wo mo because last year I think that not even last year over the period we've seen some
but she mentioned specific areas or countries like China, Greece, Russia, Jamaica, New Zealand.
Jamaica there Sata Kobo vice cartel show no wakana na Stone Boy Kobo festival bi no wakana
no ebia that aspect no can hear more of your cultural troops kind of maybe
so the artists
and you're the mainstream artists maybe you're the mainstream artists as American
cultural groups so to be babeka so be Goma cultural dance troupe you call Jamaica Jamaica cultural festival
exactly
she was talking about performance
so you should be able to tell us who exactly
the
went.
Point is
No cry no ebeboa with accountability
exactly
if it comes to how
much it was spent
how much was spent on all those things because to be can trust and not now because we spent $10 million taking people to such and such country nipa say na modi omokoye e na modi omokoye ne so e den na omokoye wo ho no mo spend how long e hin no omo die say na mo spend we need to know all these because they're taxpayers money na bubu it is a wako akoye sa ne o ma we nyina na wa ma mbe ma details no aka ne trasa Yeah, trying to watch no baba beka say sika say ni use.
And even if it was a cultural troupe, and I say artist cry na mo sending an artist or a cultural troupe to another country, you know. And no yet the problem. But the problem is after they went there, what impact did they bring? Omo ko ho wie say cultural exchange ampane ye kwa akwaye so what the artist kwa brochire no okobo show na owie no twitwa pictures na oba exposure fine but oba wie ye no how has the person been able to like bookings to be because ebi as a Ghanaian oko perform ye nti no ama Ghana economic den ye free
into say these engagements are deliberately focused on destination promotion, investment attraction and diaspora engagement. Tourism and cultural diplomacy has therefore become an important pillar of Ghana's economic diplomacy.
And in America, there are some questions after reading and saying this, you know, there are some questions she needs to answer. First question, Ebini said, how many international bookings were resulted after this whole thing? 2, how much revenue came back to Ghana after spending all this money? Revenue, and as international diplomacy, Ghana has it. And how many Ghanaian creative business gain international contracts? How many creative? Omo ko honum wie ye ye okay Ghana for ya kwakobo show honum ya bafi a whole country no did they come here to also come and do something ebia ebetimi a say yen so aye wa creatives na wa hanom no sebi we gain something from it ana. You can't just say international diplomacy in matam artists to go to international platforms or perform your pictures. They are back. That is it. But the country itself, no, kakoye infaso na kakoye. Na was infaso do baso no. Do so say a car boy. You come and explain to us revenue ben pay.
Me pinpoint what I was even expecting out of this. Say at least we should get some PR out of it. What Boka the Ghanaian creatives ako another country, you couldn't even do a media run. There's not one international media house and answer we that did some PR for the Ghana for say in a bay interview on BBC Extra and I say interview on Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation
and I to me attract investor bakumpo.
What the young fan say investor, but at least the whole point is to project Ghana. What did Ghana get out of it? PR Benny there is no media trail to show say at the end and so you see and you can Ghana for Njindi. I mean, and this is supposed to be an accountability.
You push you go and read.
But the information is not even there to read. When you Google it, Crampo, you are not getting the information.
Find a way to read.
Baby, or call a crowd to me.
Senka, if we are making good use of the cultural attaches, these things are the things that it will rather help to project our industry.
Very true.
Because under normal circumstance, we are supposed to make sure that every embassy BR will have cultural attaches. The idea is that you need to project our culture there. But this time around, the right people no echo as cultural attaches.
It will be offensive.
I'm the party boys in echo. Information here all mine. It will be very easy for us when we already have the culture attaches there.
Because projecting Ghana.
Because
Najumani is so be projected. Like a liaison.
Yes. Yeah. That is their job. But because they are not doing it, anything about what church are doing, I to pass.
Maybe I say Adom 106.3 FM. This is Mike 2, baby.
This is the remix.
Oh, assemble granny radio is so. Mommy customer, assemble.
show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Any say me brave.
Oh, ensurechire. Emfa woni baby a wo e wo Ghana memu ha. Connection ni de eye den eye strong pa. Ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina e wo yen krabata e wo miamia.
Oh, aye no krana no waka no. It is a me what a chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
Baby a obeko bia Adom FM e ka wo ho. Nyehia ne se yen krabata bi e ben wo no. Ubechi mu radio atoso.
Bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi ya to apete se no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de pa bi aten tete mada bodwe moja edi afsemia asidan konye de ma de tene enne ya woda anopa yi no sia kaseba ebe en 70 mu akotene makoina ebo ye chidom edi ya meje so ene abena pokua renie mene bafo redu amu Jagre was Dr. Sign and na akwasinsia wamo ebo yetitom yati na bayiwa 05 atweyatum live e ofe
enne de ensesa vibe no so de da honom eye down na asesa keke
no sia bo atom 106.3 104.5 affiliate stations bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby
Adom FM. Yeah, 4. Oh, semben kweni radio is so.
Mami customer semben.
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Any say me brave.
Oh, ensurechire. Emfa woni baby a wo e wo Ghana memu ha. Connection ni de eye den eye strong pa. Ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina e wo yen krabata e wo miamia.
Oh, aye no krana no waka no. It is a me what a chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
Baby a obeko bia Adom FM e ka wo ho. Nyehia ne se yen krabata bi e ben wo no. Ubechi mu radio atoso.
Bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi ya to apete se no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de pa bi aten tete mada bodwe moja edi afsemia asidan konye de ma de tene enne ya woda anopa yi no sia kaseba ebe en 70 mu akotene makoina ebo ye chidom edi ya meje so ene abena pokua renie mene bafo redu amu Jagre was Dr. Sign and na akwasinsia wamo ebo yetitom yati na bayiwa 05 atweyatum live e ofe
enne de ensesa vibe no so de da honom eye down na asesa keke
no sia bo atom 106.3 104.5 affiliate stations bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby
Adom FM. Yeah, 4. Oh, semben kweni radio is so.
Mami customer semben.
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Any say me brave.
Oh, ensurechire. Emfa woni baby a wo e wo Ghana memu ha. Connection ni de eye den eye strong pa. Ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina e wo yen krabata e wo miamia.
Oh, aye no krana no waka no. It is a me what a chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
Baby a obeko bia Adom FM e ka wo ho. Nyehia ne se yen krabata bi e ben wo no. Ubechi mu radio atoso.
Bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi ya to apete se no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de pa bi aten tete mada bodwe moja edi afsemia asidan konye de ma de tene enne ya woda anopa yi no sia kaseba ebe en 70 mu akotene makoina ebo ye chidom edi ya meje so ene abena pokua renie mene bafo redu amu Jagre was Dr. Sign and na akwasinsia wamo ebo yetitom yati na bayiwa 05 atweyatum live e ofe
enne de ensesa vibe no so de da honom eye down na asesa keke
no sia bo atom 106.3 104.5 affiliate stations bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby
Adom
Adom FM. Yeah, talk. Oh, Semben Granny radio is so.
Mami custom Semben.
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Sami bray.
Oh, and surechire. And found baby wo Ghana memu ha. Connection ni die strong pa. Ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina ewo yen krabata ewo miamia.
Oh, no krana no waka no. It is see me what chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
Baby obeko bia Adom FM eka wo ho. Nyehia ne se yen krabata bi e ben wo no. Ubechi mu radio atoso.
Bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi yato apete tie no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de baby atie tete mada bodwe moja edi afisania asidan ko ne de ma de tini enne ya woda anopai no sia kasebo ai ebe ensano de de mu akotene makoi na ebo ye chidom edi am jeso ene abena pokua mene
Bafo redu amu
Jagre boys, Doctor sign and na aquasinsia. Wamo ebo yetitum. Yatina baywa 05 achayatum live
and nene dear ancestor vibe no so dear ed da honum. And you're down on us sakeke.
No siabo atum 106.3 share 104.5 affiliate stations. Bebro hasumye. Ghana for baby. Adom FM. Yeah, talk. Oh, Semben Granny radio is so.
Mami custom Semben.
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Sami bray.
Oh, and surechire. And found baby wo Ghana memu ha. Connection ni die strong pa. Ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina ewo yen krabata ewo miamia.
Oh, no krana no waka no. It is see me what chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
Baby obeko bia Adom FM eka wo ho. Nyehia ne se yen krabata bi e ben wo no. Ubechi mu radio atoso.
Bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi yato apete tie no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de baby atie tete mada bodwe moja edi afisania asidan ko ne de ma de tini enne ya woda anopai no sia kaseba ebe ensano de de mu akotene makoi na ebo ye chidom edi ya mejeso ene abena pokua mene
Bafo redu amu
Jagre boys, Doctor sign and na aquasinsia. Wamo ebo yetitum. Yatina baywa 05 achayatum live
and nene dear ancestor vibe no so dear ed da honum. And you're down on us sakeke.
No siabo atum 106.3 share 104.5 affiliate stations. Bebro hasumye Ghana fana baby Adom FM. Yeah, talk. Oh, Semben Granny radio is so.
Mami custom Semben.
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Sami bray.
Oh, and surechire. And found baby wo Ghana memu ha. Connection ni die strong pa. Ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina ewo yen krabata ewo miamia.
Oh, no krana no waka no. It is see me what chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
Baby obeko bia Adom FM eka wo ho. Nyehia ne se yen krabata bi e ben wo no. Ubechi mu radio atoso.
Bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi yato apete tie no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de baby atie tete mada bodwe moja edi afisania asidan ko ne de ma de tini enne ya woda anopai no sia kasebo ai ebe ensano de mu akotene makoi na ebo ye chidom edi am jeso ene abena pokua mene
Bafo redu amu
Jagre boys, doctor, sign, and na aquasinsia, what more a boy chitum. Yatina Baywa 05, live,
ɛne ne deɛ ɛnsesa vibe no so deɛ ɛda hɔnom ɛyɛ down no asesakeke
Nonsiabo Atom 106.3, 104.5 affiliate stations. Bebro Hasumye, Ghana for
Adom FM, yeah, top. Oh, semben kweni radio we so.
maame customer yi ɛyɛ asɛm bɛn
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Any sami bre.
oh ensure kyire ɛmfa wo ne baabi a wowɔ ɛwɔ Ghana man mu ha connection ne deɛ ɛyɛ deɛn ɛyɛ strong pa wobɛtumi ati Adom FM shows ne nyinaa ɛwɔ yɛn krabata ɛwɔ mmiamia
Oh, aye no krena no waka no. It is a me what a chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
baby a wobɛkɔ bia Adom FM ɛka wo ho nyɛhia ne sɛ yɛn krabata bi ɛbɛn wɔ no wobɛkyi mu radio ato so
Bebro Hasumye, Ghana for baby akasiboy, yato apete, said no bad dinner say any penny na drum. Was she a swama de pebiatin? That's a matter of Jim Muta, Edia Fusania. I said, don't want your dimanity and ne, ya water and a pay. No siaka se by ebay and 70 more potsene, Maguina ebo chitum. Edia me jeso, and ne abena pukua. Renee, mene.
Bafo redu amu.
Jagre boys, doctor, sign, and na aquasinsia, what more a boy chitum. Yatina Baywa 05, live,
ɛne ne deɛ ɛnsesa vibe no so deɛ ɛda hɔnom ɛyɛ down no asesakeke
Nonsiabo Atom 106.3, 104.5 affiliate stations. Bebro Hasumye, Ghana for
Adom FM, yeah, top. Oh, semben kweni radio we so.
maame customer yi ɛyɛ asɛm bɛn
Show be a Adom FM so na me pesimiti you. Any sami bre.
oh ensure kyire ɛmfa wo ne baabi a wowɔ ɛwɔ Ghana man mu ha connection ne deɛ ɛyɛ deɛn ɛyɛ strong pa wobɛtumi ati Adom FM shows ne nyinaa ɛwɔ yɛn krabata ɛwɔ mmiamia
Oh, aye no krena no waka no. It is a me what a chimani. Mediti Adom FM.
baby a wobɛkɔ bia Adom FM ɛka wo ho nyɛhia ne sɛ yɛn krabata bi ɛbɛn wɔ no wobɛkyi mu radio ato so
Bebro Hasumye, Ghana for baby akasiboy, yato
Because I never family keke would you know one.
Even the one before this was a make a tepanamint TV.
I go shallow. Eti weng na a chess why took it a bad day because it just we are just bro from Gram kind of simple. Reminiscing. What the bro for
nostalgic feeling.
Anyway, so I catch it there. And as I make a tapano, so I cake once I saw there. T. My memo a catch it in you, a mile 70.
na sia ne pene na dwom wa hye so ma de pa bia tien tete mada bodwe moja edi afisania asidan ko ne dima ne tini enne ya woda anopai no sia ka se bai ebe ensano de mu akotene makoi na ebo ye chidom edi am jeso ene abena pokua mene
Bafo redu amu
Jagre boaz Dr. Sign and na akwasinsia wa mo ebo yetitom yati na bayiwa 05 atwa yatum live o Facebook
enne ne die ensesa vibe ne so die eda honom eye down na asesa keke
no sia bo atum 106.3 104.5 affiliate stations bebro hasumye Ghana fana baby
Adom FM yeah to
Semben kweni radio we susu
mama customer semben
show be wa Adom FM so na me pesimiti you ene sa me bre
ensure chire emfa woni baby a wo Ghana memu ha connection ni de den strong pa ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina yen krabata miamia
no krana no waka no it is sia me water chimani me dey tie Adom FM
baby a obeko bia Adom FM ka wo ho nyanya ne se yen krabata bi ben wo no ubechi mu radio atoso
bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi yato apete se no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de pa bia tien tete mada bodwe moja edi afisania asidan ko ne de ma ne tini enne ya woda anopai no sia kase ba ebe ensano de mu akotene makoi na ebo ye chidom edi ya mejeso ene abena pokua mene
Bafo redu amu
Jagre boaz Dr. Sign and na akwasinsia wa mo ebo yetitom yati na bayiwa 05 atwa yatum live o Facebook
enne ne die ensesa vibe ne so die eda honom eye down na asesa keke
Bo atum 106.3 104.5 affiliate stations bebro hasumye Ghana fana baby
Adom FM yeah to
Semben kweni radio we susu
mama customer semben
show be wa Adom FM so na me pesimiti you ene sa me bre
ensure chire emfa woni baby a wo Ghana memu ha connection ni de den strong pa ubetimi eti Adom FM shows ni nyina yen krabata miamia
no krana no waka no it is sia me water chimani me dey tie Adom FM
baby a obeko bia Adom FM ka wo ho nyanya ne se yen krabata bi ben wo no ubechi mu radio atoso
bebro hasonye Ghana fana baby akasebo yi yato apete se no ba de na sia ne pene na dom wa hye so ma de pa bia tien tete mada bodwe moja edi afisania asidan ko ne de ma ne tini enne ya woda anopai no sia kase ba ebe ensano de mu akotene
a tema mayor actress Bibi Bright, yeah, Ibi Bright, okay. I think she's one of the appointees here, and also all boy Juma from the creative sector, no, or yeah, dear. But now, no, I did be me who here, man, Tias, yeah. Omone a TDC, sir, omo dembi omusi, almost omobubu. TDC, yeah, bandia. I didn't know about Abayako.
Our culture ministries like
light him.
Jumano, and Jumano, why?
And then no, yeah, near down no see.
Yes, we see what baby and
because Okotama
initially
who approved?
The wrong guy.
TDC, no, more of a development
corporation under
for the government.
Corporation for the government within the enclave of the Tema.
Okay.
And na Tema mayor no office no. And a super city omuna. And then say assassin who will be able to down also no. In your mind, even though we are buying, what's assassin there? But in the books of the local assembly, you are not supposed to build there.
But almost so say. And never be as so when you be free the assembly. And almost say almost be in consultation with the government and that of the assembly.
My two. A man for you almost see down waterways.
Permit in via
assembly.
But my issue is that I buy any buying. If I say Bakwa Mekai, I am on Peniku for time and a convoy, a Konya accident. Satam accident, Omo the court.
In terms of
Seka be any accident here. And you have to report it to the police.
Yes, of course.
It is a Sabe no Penika Konya convoy Konya accident. A police for Bermu, a court.
That be so.
So, it's when you buy nearby. It doesn't answer Mukobu.
Sir, example now, my
different.
Mampeni and court. Mampeni on court.
Okay.
And Mampeni on to me court. And when we are different.
In general, Mampenika has and the crowd police crime checking.
No, always my check it, but about the court, Mampeni and court.
Abani Abanka, any accident.
Say Abani Abaka, accident.
STC accident.
Say Abani Aba a car accident. No police in the baby. No Mutune and Tom once here. They have to now apply the law.
Into when no law no my plan to say bubu, or money sika yas out to a gun.
And that be Omabu at the end of the year. In their books, you are not supposed to build there. And there be a official corner being on our approval and how would you see it? Now, let's go to the court. You go court. Now, court to need demand, they say, and Krata, actually say, Ebia assassin here, local assembly, they are moving from and Krata, actually say, Obia prove we also see that and Katanabra. Not both lawyers and judges and argument. Simple.
And ye boo and son, Yasadian.
And sir, a buno kobu and so Nimsa, Nancy be business assassin and Edia.
Minjin is sorry.
And Minjin is sorry because of Kobu.
I'm sure almost several.
I'm sure exactly.
Maybe I mean, I said TDC for an old but maybe Susu say, I bind the end some sadi.
I buy some the hopper, almost to that, but don't
they have territorial?
Almost to that, but don't.
By some company, and ye boo boos, I buy him, I buy him. I see the I didn't have my permit. Maybe I signed it on my permit, and they know you are not new of him. You know,
if it's wrong, it's wrong. Say we are individual. People die no. The other thing I buy Germany see hono.
That be a buno.
If it's not in the right. Because no matter designated portion no for another a different project. Now we could see a residence or maybe the place has also been designated as a community center. You be buno near there.
Mommy realize na yanka
park boys the park in Nezis.
Can you imagine?
The park is boys
recreational spaces in
how many Nezis
are
okay, at TDC and a tema mayor Montomboise. Montomboise. My abani and talk about the enye. Montomboise. Yanka accountability no. ATB lines no 0302216562 0302216561. Mama can't 0302 216562. Yay, ready. 0302 216562. Hello.
Good evening, Maxu.
Yeah, good to see you.
And then we went to weekends. We were on the Coco Valley.
Aye, abono.
Mountain, happy birthday. Mammy, I do my family. Let me, mammy, home. Happy birthday. nti me da nyame asese o de ase aka me mfe ho
amen ya me sha no nya kese
no ma me kase ho den wo
amen ya me nya kese pa happy birthday to you Grace hello 0302216562 accountability series Jifa Gomashi Eddie no ehon komo hu ni say hello ayo
hello
yes let us say what ka when you from say
but o from ka sankar me ka so wi ni go
all right ka sankar my into
yes o can mo ma about the update am say me ga na mo ma mo ye wu do ko nya aka sabi to onu yin because one say your person will come but don't want to dey no ko so no ko phone statement one get and to check na one get and say to na yan na wu dey no ko so no dey no when I dey jam ko be say dey na be jam mo ta akan tambi ti ye ba pa da ono man dey bi wa tu na me ya ye
all right
so dey me say na ba to come na fi ma ta ina me jam da si
me da si nje Cash and carry the pass a program into our friend. Fachamia, send Rosa, you know, they were free. Moya there. Hello. Hello. Yes, let us say. Yamiado, my into a frost say. Okay, Yamiado. As it now, what's a question on the you know, out of it. Insulation architect now, too bad. Online yet. Fetch me online yet. Right, fetch me. Bandas Gary Miss. Bandas bread. I like Banda, baby. I will be on your chow. Bandas Gary, Bandas bread. But my dear, so baby, at all, baby, I will be a sans a creme. I beg you for Yabako Yami Adma, that's a near bar. And Cratan Dawson. Pamphlet in the Dawson. Gender and social inclusion in our home. And NFA at the ending in our home. And regulation and creation of enabling environment. Government support film development fund in our home. And a maintenance regime for the National Theatre building. And you beg